I do love this list of, like, this set has a enchantment reprints like Brothers did and artifact reprints. So there's these banned and historic cards, and makes sense.
Well,
Necro,
some of these make more
well,
sense than
well,
others.
I can understand like land tax.
Yeah, I can understand
You know,
banning land tax, but like
Necro.
Blood Moon.
Yeah. Well, Blood Moon is hilarious because if I scroll,
Yeah, there's sneak attack and then spreading
the
seas.
biggest joke of all of these.
Spreading seas. Looks like an oil refinery.
Yeah.
An oil drilling platform. But like Necro, although Necro is not really as scary without Dark Ritual.
Necro is one of these cards I want to play in this limited format.
Ah, yes.
Because
You can kill it when you need it.
Dark Rit is legal in historic. Oh fuck.
Oh, okay, then maybe that makes sense then.
that was in I knew that Dark Rit was in the the mythic archive, whatever the Strixhaven's ones were, but I know that there was also a list of banned cards there.
Yeah, like that would be number one on my list.
Like I thought, like, is Channel legal in, like, Channel's in there too? I guess I don't. Look, I don't know what cards are legal in historic.
And you know what? I don't think they do either. Because like,
all right, and then Wilds of Eldraine.
Woe be upon ye.
Whoa.
Whoa.
One of the things I like, it was like last week. There was a trailer for Wilds of Eldraine, and it was like, whatever. It's one of those like Magic trailer things. But like on the side, it had the trailer for original Eldraine, which was like very heavily into this like this pair of gingerbread cookie folks and Garrick fucking people up in a house.
That is true. Those all happened.
Right, but none of that's in the set.
Now that Garrick shows up in Eldraine as like, I'm happy now.
Sure, but like the trailer is like, oh look, it's gingerbread fun times in Magic, and there's one card.
There's one gingerbread boy, and Garrick. Oh. I forget if Garrick even had a walker in that.
Oh, so here's a interesting thing. We have a standard rotation, but only on Arena.
Is it discoupled from the new 2-year rule?
Arena doesn't care about the new 3-year rotation bit. Garrick was in that set, yes. Standard doesn't. It says standard right here.
Flying sets are now only playable in standard or historic, but alchemy has rotated, so these are only playable in standard.
Oh, it's
they should have said these sets are rotating out of alchemy.
What?
But
okay.
No, the new Planeswalker card is Ashiok, and there's one walker per set.
They've shown off key art of Oko showing up in a later set in standard, in like down the line. So
I still think that okay.
Wait, so then all of my, because alchemy rotated, all your shit's okay, whatever. But yeah, Oko is going to be in the upcoming.
That's still going to be weird because I don't think one walker a set is enough for like set thing diversity, because it means that they're going to have to because like stuff might rotate if they stick to that. With like the next rotation, like you have to make sure like every color has a planeswalker, or are they just going to be like, okay, for this year, red doesn't get a planeswalker?
Yeah, but that's still 12 walkers legal in the format.
I know, but I mean, like in like the sure, I guess, but
like the
Some of them are going to be multicolored, and then that like restricts them.
sure, but like
It's weird.
12 is still much higher because of the 3-year thing. It's not as much of an
Yeah,
issue.
unless one of them gets banned. What if Jace gets O-code and like it gets E-banned, and then there's just no blue walkers at standard? Or sorry, Jace, if you need a walker in every color, I mean, you don't need anything. Magic will just happen. But uh
Yeah.
wait, what is? Anyways, let's go to WoW.
Premiere draft, premiere draft.
Yeah, that's Premiere.
I had to remember what I'm looking at. Okay, so Wilds of Eldraine. This is a return to Eldraine, which was 2019.
Yeah, it was also an incredibly unpopular set, so it's shocking that they're coming back so soon.
Yeah,
We were gone from Kamigawa for 20 years because it was unpopular.
Eldraine was a strange set because, as I mentioned earlier, its marketing and like theming kind of missed what it actually was in a very similar way to Ikoria, actually. Ikoria was like themed itself as a. I don't think Eldraine was generally unpopular. Of the
Oh no,
sets of the year,
no, it
I thought
was.
it was a.
It was. If you played a lot, if you played did you play standard in that year? I
Yeah, I was
actually
saying,
did.
that's a different thing.
People who played standard really did not like because Eldraine was like towards the tail end of like their fire design strategy where everything was like super pushed. And there were just so many garbage cards in standard for like you had the 1-2 punch of having Eldraine and Theros, and it was like people who played competitive Magic in that period did not like those sets.
Right.
But maybe in the wider scheme of Magic, like the people who didn't play standard, maybe they have a keener sense of it. But yeah, like
Yeah, like that was the point where we had like Oko ban, Fires of Invention ban, all sorts of uh
like mono green with questing beast and all sorts of stuff. We did have Annex Cleave, and I loved Annex Cleave. That was a beautiful mono red deck in standard. But yeah, once upon a time,
yeah.
there were a lot of cards in original Eldraine that were very pushed and that caused problems.
I think the main idea of going back here is that that the first time around it had an identity of like knights and fairy tales, and the fairy tales were the wildly more popular thing from a like thematic perspective, but they were also the like secondary theming.
It was also like the cooler card design. Like the adventures were like the card design win.
Yes.
None of the adventures were. The only adventure that was a problem was the mill spell, and that's because the bots didn't.
Well, that was the bots bit. Eldraine was where Oko was from, which is what Oko very much overshadowed. And even like, funnily, within the story of this setting, we're following Oko's kid trying to find him. You know, like, like, hey, where's my deadbeat dad who left me?
You said you were buying cigarettes. Maybe he was buying gingerbread cookies. Yeah, I don't know. Do they have cigarettes in Eldraine?
I don't know.
I mean, they had pipeweed in Middle Earth, so I don't see how they couldn't have cigarettes. Okay, where are places in Magic that we know had cigarettes? Okay. Actually, I'm willing to bet you that even though it would be super thematic, I bet there is no art in New Cap that shows a guy smoking a stogie. Okay, I bet nobody's doing it.
So New Capenna, Wild West has to have like cigar, right? Like.
Yeah, but no, but they aren't going to show that on a card because they don't want the kids thinking it looks cool, even though it's totally cool.
Does Neon Dynasty have cigarettes?
I mean, it should, because like I'm thinking of like Netrunner, where like you got the Anarch hacker who's chain smoking and has the what's the energy drink card in that one called?
Diesel.
Diesel. Yeah, it's like 30 cans of diesel around and just an ashtray full of butts. Like that's hacker country.
Oh, I didn't say it, but no, thanks for the sub.
Oh yeah.
Let's see it there.
Foregone conclusion.
Yes. So this set, each of the color combos is set around a specific, like, fairy tale.
Mm-hmm.
Frost Queen, Chanting Silver, I believe this is just Sleeping Beauty, but like a lot of like Fae
Wait, what
and
is
sleep.
what is Frost Queen as like a fairy tale?
That's just the Snow Queen, which is an old fairy tale about a.
Is it?
Yes. I wasn't certain of it, but playing Dragon Quest V just had that as a fairy tale in it. It's a thing that is pulled from an old story of the queen who does not want spring to come. Like
it's gotta be
like
Russian.
obviously like Frozen is the thing you think of when you like in a current day, but like Disney didn't come up with that as a new idea.
It's like I've never seen Frozen, but the thing I did come up with was that Mystery Science Theater movie about the Russian Santa Claus guy.
Okay, but yeah, playing Dragon Quest V on Dragon Warrior Wednesdays. A week back, we just did the story that was the Snow Queen.
Oh yeah, Narnia.
Yeah, Narnia, of course. That's a good one to go back to.
Actually, they did that plot before in Magic in fucking Lorwyn. That's just what Una was doing, basically.
Una was
trying to like keep it like Forever Night or whatever.
Yeah, which is a kind of a side setup to that. So Rakdos has Pied Piper. It's rats.
Yep.
I'm here for the rats.
It's the Piper of Hamelin.
Red green is Little Red
Ruby.
Riding Hood. Yes.
Is Ruby going to kill the wolf like Goldilocks killed the bears?
Certainly.
Man, the art on that card was so dumb.
Armont and the Beasts. This is Beauty and the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Pale Snow. This must be Snow White then. I don't.
Yes,
Seven Dwarves is was a card in original Eldraine. Then we have Magician's Misstep. This is like the Sorcerer's Apprentice. This is the
they're going for Disney.
Yeah. Which again,
there's no wizard. There's not really wizard stuff and things.
Yeah. Greta Witch Hunter. This is Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel. And then Brawl at the Grand Ball is Cinderella. Except for everybody's fighting at we got the fight club at the Brawl.
The Crystal Slipper was one of the better of the equips in the old Eldraine.
Yeah, I remember there was
haste.
There was Pumpkin Carriage in that too, right? Like they
there
made
was also
some mice.
Pumpkin Carriage. They made mice.
Yeah.
It was like a little baby Asika's Chariot. By the way, you also had a Asika's Chariot in those green decks. Yeah, things were fun. Ballroom Blitz would be a good name for a card.
Ballroom Blitz. So yeah, much more of a focus on older fairy tales like that. Let's take a look at cards starting. Scalding Viper here. This is fitting into our, Sorcerer's Apprentice bit. This is a
This is kind of like that blue guy that does this. The steam. Oh, this is a sorcery. Ew.
Yeah, and then -1.
Okay, -1. Whenever enters battle, target creature you control which +2. Okay, that's okay.
Oh, hey,
that's
Stab
pretty
Wound.
aggressive. And Stab Wound.
So
favorite.
There's an enchantment reprint slot in this set. So
Let's look for a kill spell. So I'm not feeling. Our rare is okay.
I'm feeling just Stab Wound. Stab Wound's never done me wrong.
Yeah, Stab Wound is target creature puts. That's just Griptide.
That's Griptide, top or bottom. Their
top
choice.
or bottom. Okay, that's their choice.
Celebration is this just if two things have come into play this turn, non-land, which makes it a lot harder.
Yeah, it's for tokens.
Bargain is you can sack an artifact, enchantment, or token to like kicker the spell. So uh, we can like sack. Either this is a card made to be sacrificed to it, like it comes in uh, and then
What is the Knight of the Doves? Whenever enchantment you control. Okay, when an enchantment dies, make a bird.
okay, enchantment dies make a bird, so that'd be like enchantment likers, which would be like hapless nightmare here.
Yeah, and if you stab wound a creature that immediately dies, the stab wound does become
Yes.
sacrificed because of the illegal targets.
I'm interested in that. Recruiter here is make some knights and then haste your team.
Yeah,
Daredevil
which is
down
pretty
here
good.
is a combat trick on a 4/2 no text. Looking for a card that makes rolls so I can talk about those.
They're auras that do things. And I've come around on whoever it was in your Discord that was saying the arts were wrong. They were totally right on the rolls. If it was bargained, each opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. Okay, so this is just 5/1 3/5
flying and then
flying. And then you can extort
Oh,
to
and
like
here's
or
a roll.
exploit to
Here's a roll thing. So, Twisted Sewer Witch here makes a rat, and then every rat gets a wicked roll. There's a number of these different rolls. They're like token enchantments that all like grant small bonuses. It is usually +1/+1, but that's not a thing. But that's not a hard fast rule. There are a couple others.
There's Impact Trimmers, a card I paid $5 for a common. The witch and the flyer both seem pretty good. The flyer closes games out, but if we want to buff our rats,
I kind of want to see what the enchantment stuff ends up looking like if this is real here, right? Like if we can find ways to make that work.
okay, that's when an enchantment you tap. What do you return target creature? Okay, this guy is just pretty good.
This is Gravedigger, but a little more expensive and can't self recur.
Yeah, they do that on some stuff, but
yeah, like I said, it is hard to quickly. Ooh, this card's wildly good. Hold on.
Yeah. It's draw. Oh yeah, that's just a Phyrexian.
I'll play this without being able to adventure it.
Yeah, what's the Phyrexian
Rager.
3-mana Rager. Phyrexian Rager.
The last few years of Magic have been Eat It, Phyrexian Rager for some time. But yeah, here's like a monster roll. This card's actually kind of neat. It's +3/+1, but you get like a counter for one of them.
Yeah.
Up the Beanstalk. This is a card people are scared about in older formats because it doesn't look at how much you paid. It was 5, so you play this and then start spamming Fury and Solitude
or Force of Will.
Yeah.
Make sure Force of Will's give you stuff back. Create a monster roll. Enchanted creatures you control get +1/+1. Okay.
Nice. I'm not unwilling to just jump into green and maybe see if like 3 colors ends up working.
We'll have to pick some fixing, but we can try.
Especially like this hands off enchantments. It hands off +2/+2 with that,
Yeah.
Armont was mentioned as one of the main cards for that. Their opponent reveals their hand, choose an on-land from it. The player discards that card. If you don't control fairy, exile a card from. Well, that was so close.
Yep. Yeah, this is they wanted to make Bitter Blossom playable again, but they haven't quite done it. Destroy a creature with -3, unless if it's your turn, create a food token.
Sure.
That is
that'll
pretty good removal.
These Elk keep showing up.
Yeah.
What's the fixing mechanic in the set? That's a great question. I don't think there is much of one. I
don't think there is much one either.
I'm thinking of just having Armont as a splash if possible. Ooh. Likeness Looter, flying 1/1 tap. Okay, Looter.
It is a Looter.
And then
becomes a copy of target card in graveyard mana, except it's okay. So it's like a graveyard clone.
Here's another enchantment liker.
But it's just also a 3/2 vigilance. What is and that guy he's a 3/1 that makes a food when he dies.
Yeah.
Monstrosity.
This is just like me picking an aggressive card because
I like it better than the mice.
Yeah,
I don't believe in the mice. I do believe in a 3/1 dying.
That's what I believe in a 3/1. I believe a 3/1 can die.
There's a Shimmering Grotto.
Shimmering Grotto is probably fine, as especially like this as scry
With
one.
with
Because
a writer
the
text
ideal
on
is
it.
like this is probably the card I want in on the splash, and like
Yeah.
this is a card that like should be good enough to just come down. Is the
Yeah, if you pay 6, this is still like it's on board pumping.
yeah.
And we won't have
Wow.
fairies.
All right.
And evolving wilds. Cool. We are fine.
Frostbridge Guard.
That's a little expensive, but probably playable because it's just a
Just
bear.
a bear.
Like a bear with upside.
Rowan's Grim Search is
That's a draw 2, lose 2 at instant speed, but if you bargain, you get to do some like
yeah, you
surveilling.
get to like top 4. Mushroom.
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 Mushroom. You could just play that as the adventure if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Okay, we can get a Frostbridge Guard here.
Yeah, 2 drops.
Just has something to do. Impact Tremors is part of Rats.
Yep, makes your rats do extra damage.
We're not seeing Rats, so I'm not like this is like a
That is,
Frostlink.
yeah, this is basically
One roll
exactly
per
a
creature per
Frostlinks.
player, correct, is the setup. Sure. Alright. Back to
Land tax, huh? You know, I think that might be playable. We might finally have found the
Hey, hold
limited
on.
format where land tax was playable.
Hey, I found my fixing. You know?
You know what? Sure.
You know, I think I found my fixing. I like the art on this, so just rolling up the little land, like, alright, fine, I guess.
Thunderous debut. Look at the top 20 show creatures. Yeah,
if it's bargain, put them into play. Hopeful Vigil, this is a good, just like a...
Yeah, it's a bear. And
Yep.
you can sack it to get a guy.
Yep.
Land tax. We know, and you know what? We can bargain off the land tax
yes,
when it becomes apparent that we are no longer going to get lands from it.
Right. That's the thing. Okay. Good pick. I like. All right. Aggravated Assault. Eerie Interference is like the worst safe passage. Which is still a safe passage, so it's fine.
There's what is Besotted Knight? This okay. Get a royal roll attached to creature. Okay, that's a man.
The body
sorcery.
Yeah, the 3/3 for 4 is not great.
But Scream Puff, Death Touch, just combat. That guy's fine. He's Earth Elemental.
Yeah.
With upsides.
Monster roll. Not impressed by a 3/3 for 4. Like that hasn't been good.
Neither.
That hasn't been good in
15 years.
Limited for quite some time. It's just not on the line.
I don't know. I don't know how good. But you go to your side. Oh, there it comes. There comes the Scream Puff. Virtue of Knowledge. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets with the copy. And then what is that thing called? The bells. The bad artifact. Panharmonicon.
Sweet Tooth Witch, which is make a food and then you can sack food to make people lose life.
Is that a flyer up at the top right?
This is a flyer that makes a roll.
Okay, this is Sphinx of the Isles with upside. Yeah, it can't target itself though, but still, yeah. This is pretty good. Draw a card, then discard a card, create a treasure token.
That'd also be like fine.
That's also pretty good. That was pretty good because it triggers dark tutelage.
I don't know if I want Bob. That's not.
Well, it is an honor. You can bargain it off when you no longer want it.
It's true. So that's actually a change in design philosophy. In this set specifically, it's heavily because of bargain, being able to sack off your enchantments in black. This here is
destroy target creature with create a wicked roll. Yeah, that's your 5 mana destroy target creature with the upside. This one's can hit enchantments.
Yep. Eldraine.
Actually, yeah, the looter thing we saw. I know the actual purpose for that now. It makes tokens for bargain and also puts permanents into play for.
Yes.
Celebration. He's okay. Like Concorder
Yeah,
Pegasus with
Concordia
upside.
Pegasus. I'm fine with having like a body like that. Um, this is the
Yeah, the
apprentice
fire
sorcerer.
breathing on it's really bad, but
Mike.
Johan.
Ah,
What's up? It's free.
this one kicks ass.
The
Not our
Restless
colors.
Bivouac.
This is
That
a
is a
raging
Ravaging
ravine.
Reveed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sugar Rush, Frost Guard, Reindeer.
Sugar Rush is okay. The Frost Guard is a 2-drop.
Yeah,
That's not bad. The Torch. That's like a shock that
yeah.
like.
Our colors are heavily cut. Oof.
Yeah, but
Especially seeing like
we're more than halfway done, and we'll be able to pass the other direction, so it
yeah.
should be okay.
Hey, stab wound.
Okay, maybe I don't know if colors are cut or not, because Stab Wound seems pretty good.
Rat makes a rat whenever a creature control dies. Put a 1/1 on a rat. Rat.
That's pretty good too.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with stab wound for.
Yeah, pick removal, but
Yeah, not unhappy with. Okay, so this is the card I have a grudge against.
it's the common that doesn't explain what the hell a roll is.
Not only that, but it like anti-explains it in that like my assumption is that we have linked the mechanic of the adventure to the card,
Yeah, you want
which
to think that Wicked gives menace, but in fact it does
it
not.
does not. The card's like fine, playable. It makes an enchantment for us. And I guess we're getting a copy of Besotted Knight.
So I know something that's sodded. Yeah, but look, we have 20 picks. Like we're gonna be fine.
Yeah. Our deck is gonna be like 9 crescendo.
Is that like Trumpet Blast that when your guys die make rats?
Yes, that's Trumpet Blast when you guys die make rats.
And then Doomed
This is
Traveler
Doomed
with
Traveler, but it's rats.
with side grades.
Here's a fun one. Flick a coin.
But, yeah, they've Blair has gotten better.
Okay. Spiteful Hexmage. This one's interesting.
Create a cursed roll and attach to a target creature you control. So it's either a 1-mana 1/1 or you have to. So you have to either sack the creature or the guy to not care.
Yeah.
Exile up to one target creature. Target creature you control gets +2% in flying. Return the exile. Okay, so this is like a
You want to bargain this away so the creature never comes back, is the idea.
Yeah.
And same with the Spiteful Hexmage, you want to bargain away the cursed roll. Speaking of which, we also have like
There's Kellen's Light Blades, which is bolt attacker blocking, and then you can bargain to destroy. You might want to pick up some bargain spells. There's also the rat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, another
removal is fine.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Also cooped up.
How?
Cooped up is pretty good here.
Yeah, that's passive. Pacifism probably the pick actually, because I'm looking at like how many ways do we have to bargain away our enchantments? Like we're just having our enchantments die naturally.
Yeah, we have like 2 or 3 bargains I think total.
Whereas pacifism is just it's pacifism.
It's even pacifism that you can use as a bargain.
Yeah, because it's you can tonight though.
I'm gonna try that. Oh, a second copy of that, huh?
Another bivouac.
Okay,
There's a cooped up now.
Here we go.
What does that knight do?
Which one? The
Savior of the Sleeping.
This is the
one.
That's
just the one that. That's the one.
And then Wicked Visitor is opponent loses. This is a bear that has lose life.
Yeah. Candy Trail. Is that just a treasure that's?
That is
It's a
food clue.
It's a food clue.
You pay 2, sack, gain 3 life, draw a card.
That's actually pretty good. Because you pay 1 to scry, and then you can. That's pretty good.
Compulsion.
It's a food clue. I thought I was clever for compulsion's a favorite of mine. I thought I was clever for making things into treasures.
Huh.
Okay, there we go. We already have 2 pieces of fixing, and Crystal Grotto we want to play exactly
Yeah.
one of,
I also
so...
would not be unhappy to have like Hopeless Nightmare as a filler card, or like
Slumbering Keep Guard. Okay. It could
+1/+1
be
for each
cool.
enchantment.
Enchantment you control. Yeah, so the more rolls you hand out, the better the
Yeah, but the
Slumbermen
Griffin
become.
like can also sack our enchantments.
That is air elemental.
Yeah, I don't.
It's a cat. What does it do? It makes when things die, it makes
It
rats.
makes rats, and then it can gain Death Touch.
And whenever an enchantment you control is make a rat, and
Yep.
then actually that mind rot that makes a wicked roll, right?
Yeah, that's Mind Rot with a wicked roll.
Oh, wait. Okay, wicked. Okay, I thought it was cursed. No, I was like, oh, you make a cursed roll to attach to a creature they control, like you blank a guy and then they discard 2, but that is not what it does.
Whoa.
Rat out. Hey, hold on to this.
I love this
If you
card.
wanted woe, if you wanted woe to be upon you, it would be this.
Yeah.
What does the apple do?
The apple is a colorless threaten.
Hmm.
I'm gonna grab this filler bit, but the
Yeah.
colorless threaten. Hello.
This pack just had a lot of green and red cards in it.
Okay, now we're back.
Protective Parents. Create a young hero roll. Touch up to.
So this is another one of the rolls that says I can't just say all rolls give +1/+1.
Mm-hmm.
This is good with rats.
It's also just kind of okay.
Yeah.
We do the Baronati does want us to have one more fairy. We're fine playing it just as a Concordia Pegasus.
I don't think we have a ton of token generation, but Tattered Ratter.
It makes your rats not so tattered. Interesting. Dogs that have a rat.
Yep.
This dog is wearing a rat as a hat.
Yeah. So you get to see the rat stuff going on here. Okay, this deck is basically built around the idea that 1/1 birds should be good enough. Also,
This deck is built around the fact that we have some pretty freaking good flyers.
Yeah. Right. Lantax, Scooped Up, Light Blades.
Do we want to try splashing the green with Lantax, Crystal Grottos, and a Grotto and a Evolving Wilds?
Yeah, I'm willing to. Fair Negotiator. None you. That's not even full yet.
No, but we have some decent filler we can put in.
Yeah.
Like the Frostbridge guy and like Scream Puff or Sweet Tooth Witch. Just like a big guy on the ground. I don't know how good he is, but Earth Elemental is usually approaching playable.
1 forest.
It also agrees with the holy ratio.
Yeah. I mean, 1 forest, 1 Crystal Grotto, 1 Evolving Wilds, 1 Lantax. That's our green. Our only green card is our top end. It's a 5-drop. We actually have a lot of... We have 6 5s in here, but...
it's fine.
Maybe the Scream Puff wants to be something smaller in that case.
Yeah, we could put... It would be like a 3-mana 3/2.
Yeah, it'd be like the Scream Wedge. 0 4.
Which is fine.
Our curve is funky. It's fine.
It's fine. We have removal. How bad could it be when we have removal?
We have land tax.
We have land tax. Our goal is to trigger land tax.
Alright. We can trigger land tax, then land tax can get thrown away after it's done its thing.
Yeah.
Vampiric Rites might be?
Wait, we have Vampiric Rites in the deck?
No, no, no. It's not in the deck. But, like...
Oh, that could be like the 23rd, yeah. Oh, sure.
I see Knight with some stab wounds and such, so...
We just have to draw our 3rd land.
Easy. That's easy.
That's the easiest thing in the world to do.
So I want to live in a world where I get to draft, like, 12 of this someday.
Ah, yeah. Oh, they have the rat. They have the rat sleeves.
Uh-oh.
What about their drafting? Stinker.
Uh-oh.
No, don't say that. Don't put that kind of evil out into the world. Actually, if we never draw the 3rd land, we have to draw our 2-drops, right? Those exist.
Aren't they?
They're right there.
I'm like the thing for me is that, especially with a hand like this with 2 stab wounds and the Knight, which these are the 2 cards we built the deck around, the odds of us drawing the 3rd land are just a rat. They just made a rat. That's just a rat.
We can bargain the Kellen's Light Blades if we want to scry, because I think, yeah, when it dies, it scries too. So if we desperation have to Light Blades a rat next turn, like we don't do it yet, I'm pretty sure. Unless you really want to make your land.
I was gonna say I kind of want to like that gives us 2 more bites at it. What does this thing do? Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna
just.
This is overkill. This is extreme overkill, but it's going
We have 2 stab wounds, and it's 1-for-1 that scries too. We are all doing 1-for-1s here.
Great.
And we want both of those.
Yeah.
And we just have our knights live off the stab wounds.
It's important to have done that, or else we wouldn't have the land. But no, the idea is that with a 2 lands on a 5-lander like that, interesting.
They're going to Dark Tutelage. We can stab wound and then put a menace thing, or not. Oh, we could roll on our guy, right?
Yeah, or we can just play the body.
We could just play the body, yeah.
It's like, that's a 1/1 over there. I don't really need to stab wound it yet. But yeah, it's about a 50% chance on each draw step to draw a land in that situation. A little under. So they have a 1/1 that can tap down creatures.
Luckily, our creature is it's only Frostlinks, not Mana War.
Yeah. The roll, by the way, is opponent loses a life if it leaves play. Or if this goes to grave, if like this leaves play, is the more correct there. Yeah, Dark Tutelage is safer in this set because they can bargain it away before it kills them.
They should play a 4-mana 3/2. Pass, huh? Want to keep the knight back?
This is a 3/1 with flash and kill a creature that was dealt the damage this turn. Right? Like, we saw that card.
We saw that card.
Here it comes.
We might not flash it.
Okay. At any cost.
At any cost. The cost this time is 0.
Yeah. This, by the way, is something I'm just... Well.
Oh, yeah. Mystic Steady. Well... Yeah, we're going to pay the 1 for stab wound. And they're cowards. They don't attack.
Oh, I don't think we are going to pay the 1 for stab wound. Well, actually, nah, that's way overkill.
Yeah, well, they're already drawing 2 cards a turn. We don't want them to draw 3.
Yeah. So... Yes, I'll pay the 1.
We'll pay the 1. We'll make a bird.
These both get to attack.
These both get to attack, and our bird holds off their guys.
They're at 9 with Dark Tutelage in play?
Yeah, they're at 9 with a Bob.
Freeze in place, which is tap target creature.
3 stun counters, draw 2. Yeah, this is a card we basic. Last time we saw this, it didn't have the Scry 2 on it.
I think I had Scry 1.
I mean, I'm completely fine with you taking the...
Huh?
Okay.
So the Scry means that they can dodge Dark Tutelage. Yep, this is like planned on top.
Oh, that means we don't pay for Rhystic Study. They can draw all the cards they want.
We're gonna get them.
We're gonna get them.
No blocks. I don't care. All right. I guess I'm just gonna let them have 1 draw.
Let them draw, and then we'll just stab wound to their blocker. We'll get a rat and a bird. Like, they'll draw off of...
Yeah, I'm just going through... Decline. What if they choose not to draw?
Okay. Stab your blocker. We decline to pay.
Okay.
Counter target spell. Mm-hmm.
Alright.
They take the draw. Okay, they're on wild draws, though.
Alright. Let's get in.
They're on wild draws, and we have a creature that will do 1 damage to them when it dies.
Okay, they have drawn into... Gonna lose a life. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
We want that 5th land for our 5s here.
We do. However, they are on... They have to get rid of their Dark Bargain, like, now, or they're going to die to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have a guaranteed damage, we just have to kill our own knight.
Okay. These are all cards that are specifically in like the reprint slot. They aren't like in standard. Okay. Like each of these that are in this frame. Oh goodness. Attack with 1 more fairies. Draw a card. Discard. When you discard a card, put a 1/1 on a fairy. Oh, that's.
Yeah, we draw.
Oh.
Well, that kills them basically.
Yeah.
I guess we attack with our...
I'm just gonna do this and pay the 1.
Yeah.
Alright.
And we can't attack with our knight, because if they'll just block with the 2/4, never mind. If they double blocked it, they would go to 2. But now, they're on the clock. So we just pass. Are we gonna attack? Yeah.
I mean, I'll let them make a mistake if they want to double block it.
Oh yeah, that we can't.
Wait,
we can't
what am I doing? Blocking in the air?
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we're
Okay.
not blocking in the air. So we also have we have attacks with the cat too, which is probably means they keep the Dream Thief back.
We get our witch back, not this turn, but next.
Okay, they do have to be gutsy here because they realize they're on the clock.
Okay. Maybe they have again, if they have a way to get rid of the tutelage, they're in a lot better position.
Mm-hmm. Not next turn, but the following turn, the witch comes back.
Yes. And the witch has menace.
And the witch has menace.
Okay, make it 3/5. Hit us for 2. That's fine.
They hit us with the 3/5 instead of a 3. Okay, they didn't make their guy a 3/3. That's interesting.
Yeah.
They have to kill us pretty soon here.
You know, I mean, we have like we don't have 3 attackers because the witch is like a tap activate. I think.
I don't think it is. I think it's just.
Oh,
2.
it's dead.
It's dead.
Okay. Did that just gain ward?
No, it has a wicked roll on it. So we just kill their blocker and then bash.
Yeah.
They can.
And then wicked
We can
roll
even- we-
on cat.
We can wicked roll on the cat. They have to
Actually,
block the.
hold on. Crap, I need... Hold on.
What?
Cancel.
Okay, cancel.
Wicked
What's up?
roll, text. All but the most recent one is put in the grave. Okay. I can overwrite the Knight of Doves roll, and that'll go to grave.
And then it'll proc. They'll go to 2. They have to block the knight.
Alternately, I just put it on this.
Just put it on the cat. Yeah, that makes them go to 1, unless they have.
I didn't
Like,
do
they're getting. Actually, no. They should sack the vamp.
They don't have the mana.
Okay.
They're not. They're tapped out.
Wonder what they're getting priority for then.
Okay.
They go to
Go
1.
to 1. Dark Tutelage. For 1. Rats off to you.
Rats off to you.
Rats off to you. Putting it on the knight would be the same amount of damage, but it makes a bird instead of making a 2/2. And also both of the two right here.
Oh no, it would be okay. It was right to copy because it not only made a bird, it would make a rat. We would get a rat and a bird
That's
out of it.
true. That's 2 threats.
Like, and they were going to 1 if they could like upkeep bargain off their
Off
thing.
of the rat and the. My thought process was that if they killed either of these creatures, they lost
They
the
would
game.
die. Yeah.
And
So
this
I think we were spoiled for choice. Is what we're discovering here.
All right, we had enough of an aggressive start to be able to beat through that. Dark Tutelage is a much, much, much stronger card when you can sacrifice it.
Yes.
At any cost.
I mean, they also died to us having like removal. So
Opponent had 3 different enchantments and truth of cards. Yes, that too. They had Ristic Study and they.
oh, speaking of, do we care about the sack thing? I don't know how creature heavy we are. The witch was good there.
Witch
So
was
maybe
really good. Yeah.
we can think about it after this match. If this has this has pacifism, and any land gets us the draw card.
I think I'm fine on that.
This is a risky keep, but it's not.
The reason I like it is that any land gets us on, because both of these cards are fine to be able to play. And every land draw right now is 15 out of 33, which is like under 50%, but we're getting 3 stabs at.
And it's easy. There we go.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized they're redoing the same joke they've done on a previous card with Candy Trail, because there's literally a card called Trail of Crumbs. That was a fairly popular standard card.
Yeah. But this one's
Trail of Crumbs was good.
Yeah, I mean, here they go. They get to scry 2, draw a card, gain 3. That's.
Yeah, they 2 to the bottom. We'd love to see it.
Okay. 3rd blue. I want to put the knight down.
They might cancel it, but who cares? I would kind of rather have Woodland Acolyte resolve anyways. Nope, they just have nothing.
They have nothing. So we have removal. Okay, here's a 1/1 that taps. That's fine. That was also missed a land drop.
Do we stab it just for the bird? Or do we make our 2/2? That draws a card. We can stab it next turn and attack.
Kind of like, we lose our like recursion on this, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we could even cast that half. I was just excited to put a big kick to draw a card.
Same. I love having a 2/2 that draws cards.
I mean, like I'm very good with Phyrexian Rager. I am pretty low on Reclaim.
But Reclaim
is better when you can do it all in one.
Yes,
yeah,
that's the trick. Is that it turns the text "draw a card" into choose a card in your graveyard and pick it up.
Eternal Witness.
Yeah. So I assume Knight of Doves is okay. Sure.
That's fine.
Okay, so they're like trying to draw cards to get themselves out of this. It's gonna be fine for us to be able to like, because we have removal for like when real
Yeah.
threats start appearing. They have a full grip.
That smells like off color to me.
A little bit. Draw 3 cards and make a 1/1.
Pretty good.
I'd like to draw.
They have to discard here, though, right?
Yes, they'll have to discard 1. Are they off color?
We'll find out shortly. Although they might not if they drew 3 cards. It's very likely that if they are
Yeah.
looking for a mountain, they have found it.
Yeah, this can only block creatures with flying. Ooh, okay. That's a draw I'm happy with.
Yeah, we can make our... do we make the Woodland Acolyte wicked, or do we make the Knight wicked?
I say we make the Acolyte wicked.
Because if they have to bounce something, we would rather they bounce the Acolyte.
That discard was Griptide.
Yep. Cryptide's pretty good. Oh, in for 4.
Push. Okay. If we ever draw green, we have a pretty strong player because it will pump this as well. And we can like make the witch into a 4/5. Hey! Another color.
Plains.
Alright. So if they... Interesting. You have something. Here's a cat. Tap 2 creatures, stun each.
Okay.
Fine.
I wonder.
I don't feel like
You want to stab their
attacking.
guy to... You want to stab their guy to make 2 1/1s?
Yeah, now that we have like both of them, I'm a lot more interested in that. I don't feel like attacking though.
Yeah, they might have like...
That deal 3 damage spell. X-proof. Okay.
Okay, X-proof. Okay. I was wondering, the 4/4 wouldn't save it, but this is fine. Because horrors are weird, they don't actually...
Alright.
Yeah, they negated us, which is fine.
Yeah.
Although they're in a position where they want to 1-for-1.
Yes. They've drawn a lot of cards, so those sorts of 1-for-1s are quite good for them. Sure, that's something I can just hit with feed. Like, that's a low enough threat to be able to just, you know, knock off the table.
It blocks our 1/1. Or our 1/3 as well.
Well, it's a tapper, more relevantly.
Yeah.
What
else they got? Nothing?
Alright. Sorcery speed, go for it. Huh.
Wait, they're
That,
putting
your
their guy on top?
Griptide your own creature here.
I think I'm fine with this exchange.
Yeah.
Get a monstrosity.
I will...
Yeah, they can't bolt our guy, so...
Yeah, we don't want to be playing lands anymore.
There's 2 lands I can think of we'd play, and the other...
Yeah.
Well, you just hold for... Man, it's been a while since I've held lands for bluffing purposes.
We're holding them for land tax real purposes.
Yeah. Yeah, land tax.
Uh-huh. Okay, so they redrew their guard. Your land card counts are equal right now.
Yeah, but... Okay, they're gonna sorcerer somebody up. Probably their flyer. Nope, itself. Okay.
I'd probably just knock that out then, I don't know.
No, it's a 3/3. It dies to 3 damage.
Okay. Um,
You can bash with the Acolyte and the Monstrosity at the very least.
which
If they take the trade on the Acolyte, we get 2 1/1s.
I would go
The
with.
Witch trades with the 2/2. Are we cool with that?
I think I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that. The cat can go in, but if we're forced to activate, then we can't play our bird.
No, it's 2.
Oh, where's okay.
That's why cat's
That's
going
cool.
in.
That's cool. Okay.
If they want to do this, that puts 7 damage on them. So like it's yeah, like all the trades here are reasonably in our favor, which makes this attack nice.
Yeah, they can put 3/3 on 3, or they can just take half their life total in damage. Which I'm here for.
And if I'm gonna play a 4/4,
Yeah, we're reasonably healthy where it will be difficult for them to kill us. I don't know if there's like a your team gets +2/+1 to end of turn type card in this set.
there'd have to be something like that plus a removal spell like twice. This is fine.
Yeah.
I wanted.
We choose top, I guess.
Yeah, that's a card I'm fine redrawing.
It's above the Mendoza line.
All right. Do you have like?
Yeah, if they have another spell, they can't tap.
That's a bot.
That's a 1/3.
So no taps.
They may as well attack with their fairy, but do they remember that? That thing has
That thing can't
cloud
block.
elemental text, right?
All right.
They forgot.
Okay. So then this turn is.
Seems like it might be a repeat of last turn.
Except for their outcome is a lot different looking now when they have.
Oh, we can also screw up their double block if they double block the witch with cooped up. That's no, cooped up is a passivism. Okay, I thought
Yeah.
that was do we just pacify something?
I could pacify the 3/3 and then make the attack, or I can pacify the 3/3 and then like we can exile it to get the active.
One moment.
Believe this is fine.
Okie dokie. Seems like we are making them do math,
Yeah.
which would be a good draw.
So
It wants to tap your one. There we go.
all right.
They're at 2.
So
We
they're-
have
and so they drew the 8th land. If they have the like, oh, hey, it's
divination.
yep.
Okay.
This is
Hello.
This is a pretty nice one.
Yeah.
2/1 flyer that makes your instant sorceries cost 1 less.
It's a mocking sprite.
Yeah.
Does it mock you or does it mock up? Like it makes mock ups. That's why it makes it cheaper.
Yeah. Both.
Both.
Yeah. It's like the twinning twins.
It's the yes.
The twining twins.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the music now. As a twin.
Yeah. But yeah, this is we've had a number of different like better than divinations. This continues in that list. Uh,
Yeah, it's fucking twinning. Oh, this deck seems pretty sick.
Yeah, this deck works.
I love the Vorn Klex avatar because the last time I saw it,
I don't think this is it. We have a 1 and a 2, and we have a 1 into a 2 that might go into a 3. This might be a better than it looks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, this technically works, and we are on the draw, but we are. Do you want your coin flips? I guess is the question. How's the deck? Seems pretty sick.
Yeah, we're on black white with like a pretty sizable enchantment theme. We have a green splash for Armont specifically.
Yeah, and that green splash is supported by land tax.
Yeah, that's our. We were like, what's fixing land tax? This is.
Okay, I think we should keep this because if we do draw the plains, if we miss a bunch of land drops, we'll be able to make our land tax work.
It's true. Anyway.
Anyways, just have it be easy every time. That's the real answer.
My thought process was that 3 lands is actually pretty easy to get to, and Hopeless Nightmare fixes that up. By the way, again, fan of this card. It's this super good role player. For like.
And I'm also happy that Dominic Mayer has completely replaced Seb McKinnon as the weird artist for the set.
All these.
Good on you, Dominic.
There's a lot of different nightmares going on this one. All right, just hit a land. Cool.
That's what happens when you buy your vape use from Ashiok.
Don't do that. Whoa, what do we got here?
A mana dork.
Elemental
that has
Raccoon.
Yeah, this is the one that you can return it and then you get a big spell.
Mill 7, play an enchantment creature land from among those.
Anyways.
Cute.
Monstrosity.
I like Elemental Raccoon.
Yeah. It's the Bramble familiar.
Okay. Also, this is a 2/2 for 2 that taps for green.
I didn't even realize fixing in this set's great.
Whoa!
You've got Prophetic Prism.
Prophetic Prism, especially with Bargain, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they missed a land drop. They discarded the...
They discarded the plains.
Come on. All right.
Or the forest.
All right. Then all we need...
Yeah, Prism has to be a common, because what in the world would your set look like where Prismatic Prism was an uncommon?
I'm thinking about just putting a roll on Monstrosity here.
That unlocks the attack. What's the
other play?
What's the sack cost on the thing? We might have played the wrong land.
Black 2.
Okay, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's awkward for like.
Well, if we were going to play a 3-drop, it should be the Witch, because next turn we can drop equip the Conceited Witch. We'll play this. We can play the Adventure, then play the body.
Yeah.
Whereas if we're just going to tap out for like mana, the Sweet Tooth Witch makes more sense. We won't get to attack, I guess, if we don't do the roll.
I'm thinking about like how aggressive I am here. I might be playing a little over aggressive on this line. This is obviously bad on the mana usage because we could have played a 3-drop or a 3-drop, but my idea is that they missed a land drop and I want to pressure.
Yeah, we didn't come here to not tilt.
So that's the idea, at least, is that I want to push at someone who missed a land drop.
I also like this.
You know, they milled this strong removal spell because that just made a monster.
They made a monster.
Well, I have a.
We could just run out the land tax.
I guess it's land tax and a 3 then.
Yeah, I guess if we're doing that. Yeah, land tax fixes our curve, and if it's if we just sacrifice it later, that's fine.
Yeah. I could, like, not play the land, obviously, but I really want to be pushing at them still.
Yeah, I understand. We're out of lands to draw anyways, so if they're gonna find lands... You like a 2/3 menace or a 3/2 menace of food? Real answer is it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the idea is that the clothier on a menacer is a little more effective.
Mm-hmm.
So
They're playing their lands out. They're reading land tax.
Alright.
A 4/3 trample.
Sure. They've got 5 mana. Okay.
We'll just have a royal monstrosity. No, we can't. You only one roll per guy.
Okay, well.
Guess we just switch it up. And then we can coop up their 4/3.
This also is a lot. This is also a lot of pressure from the food.
Yeah, because we have we actually
Mint.
Does the witch? How much does the witch poke for? 2?
2, yes.
Okay.
It's not the full 3. You just get 2, but it's still.
Book
thanks for the
fairly
sub.
lethal.
I appreciate it.
Ah.
So they played a land.
Time.
They played a land.
They played a land.
Okay.
Ah, they are also in the land with witches. Maybe that's their plan. Maybe we coop up their flyer.
Anyway, take action.
I choose these 3.
1, 2, 3. Give me a removal spell. Okay. I think I just knock one of these out and then, like...
And bash?
Yeah.
Well, the mint. We can't kill both their 3/2s, so if the mint is just going to die to a 3/2 anyways...
That should be enough to...
Oh, okay. If we coop up, we coop up one of their witches. We attack with both. They block a witch. They have to block the mint.
Yeah,
they have to block. This is a forced block.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm into forced blocks. And we do have a trick that they actually have on their next turn too.
Yes.
Which is you can just eat the food to gain life.
Armont doesn't give us lethal is the problem.
Nope, doesn't give us lethal. Forced blocks.
I believe Armont would lose us the game from the food. I think.
If they have enough mana that they could double pop foods and poke us for 2, we would take. Actually, are we dead?
No, because I can exile the...
No. Yeah, because we will have to exile the other witch.
Yes.
Okay. Guess we would be dead if we didn't. Because of we would take 4 and then they would slurp us 3 times.
Then we could gain 3.
It's true. Okay. Yeah, this is probably going to be a hot eat the food type of game. It doesn't matter when we do that, but we have to do it.
I don't think we do. Oh, wait.
Oh, they're dead. We forgot.
They thought we were doing a really cool forced kill situation. That was definitely what I planned.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yep. That was definitely my plan.
We didn't forget what our roll did.
Oh, I definitely remembered that the roll does that.
It's true. Why do they call it a food token? When you toke out in the life, total take out, tap gain in the life. Okay.
Part of playing with a new set is learning new cards.
Yeah.
Sir
RTFC.
Armand is
Nobody
known
does
throughout
it.
the realm for her beauty and devotion to Ardenvale. When she stumbles upon Redtooth Keep and the cursed elves within, she vows to outfox the terrible enchantment that transforms them into beasts.
Now that's just tasteless. Saying outfox when some of them are turned into foxes.
It's like a pune, you know? Oh,
That it is like a
oh,
play on words.
oh,
Hmm.
curve?
We have a
Cards?
we have a kitty into a 2 into either the knight or a stab.
This is...
Pretty good.
Yeah.
A 1/3 flyer that we can pay 3 mana to pump. Or a 2
Or a 2/2 for 2. We'll see what their play is.
We'll see what the doctor has planned for us.
Rats.
Yeah, a flyer. So I guess we also deploy the flyer. Actually, that's a...
God's perfect stab wound.
Actually, not really. We want our stab wounds to die, remember?
Yeah. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, we'll just bog out. We don't have another fairy in our deck, so we'll just have to deal with them.
It's like fine, I'm sure.
It's fine. I mean, we picked it.
Ooh.
All these stab wound guys that do not die when they are killed.
Mm-hmm. So the catapult here is tap damage on tap instant or sorcery. Uh-oh. You're about to be disappointed. You're getting the 1/1 counter, and that's all you're getting off that.
Actually, that the young royal allows them to...
Oh, they can
work
pump
off
next turn, yeah.
No. No, it's toughness 3 or less. Put a counter on it. They can just keep attacking with the Bognati to outwear the stab wound over time.
Yeah, we can't stab this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay. A young hero can just brush off a stab wound.
Yeah, they can work out.
Just,
It's character growth.
Yeah.
Luckily, we have a tapper that can just tap it. Like, we can stab the other Bognati and then just start tapping down the young hero one once it gets enough counters on it.
Next turn, 3 and a 2 is the... Does this catapult have secret reach? No, just catapult.
The old one did.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking. That's why I had to check. Okay, so I can't block this anymore. What happens to the doc?
Yeah, I feel you. Oh, they have a spell.
Kill my flyer?
Oh, Ray's dead.
Pick up the young hero.
Oh, they can have both their Bognatis be young heroes.
Yeah. They have to do this before, like now, or else they forego the threat of pump. And now they can have their other young...
Is that instant speed on the...
Yes.
Embereth? Okay.
But this roll is only on attack.
Yeah. So I guess we stab the catapult if we stab something this turn. That's kind of sad. Oh ho! No, we attack with the Bognati.
Yeah.
Actually, we could have attacked with everything there. Well, not everything. The Warehouse Tabby was a bad attack, but the Knights could have gotten in.
A+. Nope. Ah.
Free damage.
So,
Oh, we could pump our guy. Because our stab wound isn't doing anything.
yeah, I don't really want to stab anything. The lifelink here is going to be kicking our ass.
Yes, it means we'll have to get a stranglehold on the game before we can win.
This is just a red 2-1 with that. Alright. Okay. Okay. Guard is here to start, you know, at least try to deal with one. If we can kill one, we can tap, like, then we get rid of the lifelink problem.
Mm-hmm. And we have a Death Toucher on the ground to beat a 3/3.
Yeah.
But they might just, like, pump here.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna pump here. We need to draw a second stab wound.
They have something.
Final card in hand is kill spell. Huh.
Okay.
That's pretty bad.
Fairly bad. We can stab one of them to buy time. But that's a poor usage of stab wound.
I've got a line.
Is it stab your own guy?
Stab my own cat.
That gets us 2 flyers.
Which is enough plus the pump to threaten.
I'm gonna threaten one of them.
That's
They
fine.
have the other Bognaughty.
But the other one loses lifelink there.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, right? Like, I don't know what else we do here. Alright. The most powerful of plays. Are you sure you want to stab
do we want
him?
to attack? Do we want to attack first with like the 2 knights and the cat?
Sure.
But they have an 0/4 and no cards in hand, so
They won't block the...
they won't block. And even if they did, we wouldn't do anything about it.
I would death touch the catapult if I could.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But this take 2.
Alright.
Technically correct. Okay, cat.
Eh. That's right.
That's right.
I'll do anything for victory.
Sadly, the cat does not see the stab wound die.
No.
Catapult is going to become a problem.
Okay.
Luckily, they're on bricks. Sad news is we are taking
So
5.
the draw we want is pacifism.
Now we have to runner pacifism actual kill spell.
Well,
'cause we have to,
pacifism can exile and make more birds.
yeah, but we have to deal with the unruly hermit soon.
All right. Well, bad news.
Okay, we don't play those. Oh, we can attack. I guess we're. Are we jumping with the bird?
We have to, or else we take lethal damage.
Yeah.
I can't believe I stabbed a cat. I'm so sorry.
Good news is land tax is on.
It's true. All right, we have to block here, or else we die catapult.
Okay, 3/3.
Draw
we could pick
any
up
card, huh?
we could stab wound or Bognaughty. Bognaughty blocks. Then we have to find an answer for the catapult. Stab wound doesn't kill anything. I have bad news about land tax.
Yeah. Okay.
That buys us time.
We're running direly low on that, but...
In a manner of speaking. Okay. Good news about land tax.
It's on again.
Yeah, that's a chump on the Bognati, because they can pump twice. They can pump. But we do simplify the board. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a 5-mana 2/2 that says, like, you don't lose the game is pretty good. They're not killing the Knight of Cups.
That's a wrong block. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
We have to kill you.
Okay. And we get a
now
food.
we get a food.
We get a food. Okay.
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 In with the knights.
Okay.
Now we just start working them down from 30.
And we're at 4, but you know.
No, we're at
We're at
6. Yeah. We're at 6. It's fine.
That was the card we needed to draw. Yep. We need like a couple dead turns out of our opponent. I mean, we're basically even on land draws here, 8/8. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, let's eat our soup. You want a soup?
Oh.
That does it. Yeah.
That does
now
it.
we attack. We kill the catapult.
And we've been doing this every turn forever.
Yeah.
So they're not going to suspect this.
Nobody expects this.
All right. We've got there.
They're going to tap their guy, untap, then play the You Weren't Dead card. I'm summoning it. Okay, that was actually worse.
That's a lot worse than whatever you summoned. We're trying to summon.
What did that actually thing do? It was too much. It was like...
This is X damage where X is 2 plus instant sorceries and adventures in yard, so just enough.
Okay. Well, we get a scry here.
I also get to snipe that final card.
We get to snipe a card. We get to scry. We make a bird.
Yeah. They have to, if it's a kill spell, they have to use it before this resolves, which they're going to.
I would have main
You
phased
should have,
that.
yeah, I would have sorceried that.
I mean, I guess they're at 28, so who gives a shit?
Okay, we're dead to an instant sorcery draw. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, if we find land tax, we're scrying it to the bottom.
Alright, so we go to 2.
We need them to brick. We go to 1, and we have 1 draw in our deck that we don't die to.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're going to shock their own guy.
Yeah, this is kill spell. This is 5-mana kill spell old creature.
Oh, no, never mind.
Okay.
Let's see what could have been. You know, that's to be expected. Kill me! Thank you. Okay. Games go like that.
Would have been correct to do the blades of damage step. Yeah, that was a misplay out of me.
Because it was still technically blocking.
Yes.
Yes.
You can put 1 on the gotcha counter. Actually, you can put like 3 on that game. Whoops.
It's fine. Whereas if you're gonna blunder, chunder, and stumble, now is the time to do so.
Yeah.
Huh. Now, how organically do we want to land tax? There's one thing you can do with land tax is just ignore it until it happens. The other thing we can do is we skip our 3rd land drop because we have a bunch of 2 drops in hand, which I have officially recommended as the path.
thing has sack, draw card, sorcerer roll. Okay, that's actually pretty good.
It's pretty good. Now, will they also do the
Yeah,
dance?
alright, they won't.
There we go.
It makes a food, it just isn't food. But yeah. Yeah, a lot of times I forget to like do that sort of optimal play because it's annoying to do on this client.
Going to my god, yeah. Wait, what did you can bargain a creature away?
You can bargain. That was an artifact.
It was an artifact. Wait, what? What is cover over the? What's the actual text of bargain?
Artifact enchantment token.
Okay, that's how it works. Well, Bognati it is, I guess.
Yep.
Interesting. Take 3. The good thing about land tax is we're going to remove every land out of our deck. Oh fuck, what does you do?
Oh, fuck. All burn that hits a creature also is Searing Blaze now.
Okay.
Alright, will you give me 3 this time? What the fuck? Okay, that time it gave me the 3rd.
Okay, do we want to turn our flyer into a sorcerer?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was target. He just does it himself. Attached to it. Okay.
Well, I'd still want like a. Yeah, you're right. I thought this was target, but oh well.
And we still attack in the air. I guess unless you want to double block the.
Yeah, I was thinking about like because I'm thinking we want the game to go long here. Like that's our. Like we just need the game to go long enough to not lose because we're drawing 100,000. Okay, you can cast instant sorceries off the top of your library. Double block, please. If you get me here.
You have us. If you have us, you have us. Thank shit.
Yeah, thank God. Take action, please. Every land in my deck. Thank you.
We still have a. Okay, we failed to find the next one so that we can evolving wilds a target. More realistically, because if we don't, it'll fuck up our scry, which that is above rate. I think we're just holding up taps, right?
Yeah. Then
discard a bunch of swamps.
Oh, 3, sure. Again, they can cast instant sorcery off the top of the library.
Hopefully they have this normal limited deck, which is bad. That's my official hope right now.
That is a normal.
Because normally when you draft Izzet in limited, it's bad. It doesn't work. Okay.
Why did
bounce our guy? Why? Sure.
Why is this on?
Well, yeah. How did our? Oh, they
bargained
it. Now our space taps a 2/5. Yeah. They must have just saw the bargain button and said yes.
Oh, okay. Sure.
The 55% win rate is not my experience. Yeah, that's above average draw.
Alright.
We can either tap or punch. We can bargain our land tax away to have light blades just murder their guy.
Yeah. Like, Johan's one I don't want them to have forever.
Yeah, because if it casts them one spell off the top, it's pretty bad for us.
Yeah. They're gonna bargain again?
Yeah, they're going to put a... They're going to curse one of our guys. Probably the tapper.
I would say the flyer.
Oh, it still flies.
Yeah, it doesn't... It just is a 1/1. No. No text loss.
Come on, Johan. Okay.
Oh, okay. Goodbye, land tax.
You don't have to cancel on your deck. Okay.
And then I'm just gonna trade.
Yeah, just trade.
We're at an advantage in the top deck fight because...
And the Bognod you can trade with the 3/2. It only slurps on a bargain, right? So we just play that as a 3/5.
Yeah, it was just 3/5.
We cannot bargain.
Which I'm fine with.
It's attack.
Oh my god, it's a fairy.
It's a fairy! I was wrong!
Fairy!
Fairy spotted.
Fairy.
Water courser?
Damn.
Is that a water courser? That merfolk?
That's a water courser that scries 2 on death.
Okay. What do we have in our graveyard that's good? I guess... Kellen's Light Blades?
Yeah, pick up Light Blades again.
Actually, our deck has no lands in it. Do we just want a wild draw? Like, we don't... Is our average draw better than Kellen's Light Blades? Or do we want like a 2-mana 3/2 actually?
I think I'm okay on getting the Light Blades.
Okay, that's extremely reasonable.
No,
but target permanent.
Oh, this isn't anything. It's not E-Witness. Okay.
It's not E-Witness. Okay.
That is a question if I want monstrosities.
Is Minstrosity or land tax as a not land tax? I think we just take the wild draw then.
I'm fine with that. Again, part of playing new cards is learning new cards.
Okay, and we can coop somebody up. Their water courser is not that threatening. We can pump our... Yeah.
Yep.
Life.
It never die.
Women are my favorite guy.
Again, the quality of our draws should be, like, just really good.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure. They can force us down, but that... Actually, I'm surprised they didn't.
Interesting.
That's pretty good. Actually, now we put that on our other flyer.
Yeah.
They both get +1/+1.
Actually, we put this on this so we can attack with everything. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So we attack with everything. We coop up their blocker. Fashion.
That was the invisible power of land tax.
Yeah.
The power of land tax was not only drawing 9 cards, which is what happened, but after we drew those 9 cards and the Crystal Grotto, like we are on like
we're on gas all the way down.
Gas. Like
you want to step on the gas.
Yeah, our deck is 15 cards and 2 of them are dead. That is why land tax came pre-banned. Land tax is like, yeah.
I would
Whatever.
say land tax and spreading seas are of similar power level.
That's a bold claim.
Oh, it's not a claim. I'm lying.
I did right. I don't
bold
believe
of you to
bold.
Yeah, there you go.
I
There
don't
you
believe
go.
you. That's why
I don't believe you.
opponent goes first, huh?
Okay, cool.
All right. Easy.
Easy every time.
Easiest.
Now, do they want to skip their second line? You don't have a one drop. You don't have a one drop at all.
Make a food.
Make a food.
What's that card? 3/2, eat a food. Sure.
Yeah, it's like curious pairs where that used to be. They made it better.
Alright, I'm just gonna be tutoring every land every turn.
Search your life for any number of lands put them in your graveyard. Have you ever heard of the card Mana Severance?
And then, so now we get to live in the land tax world. They're doing it! Okay. I think we're good to go to 2 then. They passed the land drop and put us on the play.
Mana Severance exiling them would be worse than graveyard. Yeah. Our opponent declined the land drop.
They did. They sat there, looked at it, read land tax, and then passed the land drop.
Cool.
Okay, because they're gonna live off of.
Do you want to stab wound that?
Yes.
They shall pay for their suffering. Play the grotto if we can scry.
True, I don't need the. That one's fine.
That one's fine because we can play. Now our hand, we can just start skipping land drops ourselves.
Like all that land. So the land tax. The land tax there. So this is one of the favorite friends of 1/3's our favorite friends of Stab Wound.
Like they still get the mana, but now they shall pay for their foolishness.
Foolishness, Dante.
Your pain shall be 2 a turn.
What,
What the fuck was that?
The fuck was that? Yeah, just immediate. What the fuck was that? Like,
What the fuck? Okay, cool. What does Protective Parents do?
dies and hands off young hero.
Okay. We can double block. Or you can just play the tapper and prepare to just start tapping that thing.
That's probably the line. I can play the tapper and, like, roll, attack in.
That seems highly reasonable.
Yeah, Questing Beast. Junior. Okay.
I think with the advent of the tapper, we are actually winning the race.
More mana dork. At this point, I'm just gonna play lands. There's no point in, like, with them having 2 mana dorks, I'm not putting myself behind this far.
Okay, makes a human. Create a food.
A punch and +1/+1 counters. Okay.
Okay. Whale.
I am worried we're not fast enough with all the food they have.
Luckily, our deck contains removal,
Yeah.
so it's not like we're intractably lost.
And also, like, okay, well, that's... Let's get the job done.
And it's good to get that out of their hand, because if we can just, like, double block the guy, we're fine.
Yeah.
It's just a 4/4.
Yeah. The problem is they're going to be making another 4/4, or actually like a 6/6 next turn with this saga.
Yeah, they can put the food on it. They have something? They're attacking for one. They're not attacking with the bramble guy.
Okay. That means the line here is
3 and a 2.
3 and a 2, fly in.
If our plan is to block, the 2/3 is slightly better.
Something's wrong. What's wrong?
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Okay.
Untap, give it reach. Nope.
Trample. Untap, give it trample. Or not untap, but just give it trample.
Okay. This is bad, but we're a pacifism away from being okay. What does the pup do?
+2, +2,
+2.
Son of a bitch. That's lethal. That's not lethal.
It's not lethal.
That fails to be lethal. They needed to attack with the... Wait, yeah, because I can go... Here.
They eat the food. We take 9.
We take 9.
And we rip pacifism and stabilize somehow. Or, no, wait, we killed them.
They have a food.
That's why they did this. Okay.
I'm just thinking about any other block, but no, we're taking 9 here, and we have to...
Okay, we just rip stab wound then.
Final
or
card
they
of
spend their
combat
mana. Oh, that could kill us.
Final card's the exact same. Okay.
Okay.
That killed us no matter what, because they could have, if we would have swapped the blockers, they just put the trample on the other body.
That guy seems pretty good.
Okay.
The 4/3 that gives a wicked roll.
Oh
yeah, and that guy also, yes.
We did a lot of work to try to beat one questing beast.
Then they had 2. Okay. Is this going to be like normal Eldraine, where green is really deep?
That's a good question.
Green wasn't deep in the bot drafts because of you just forced blue mill, but drafting with humans, green was pretty deep because you had like the common adamant green knight guy was just huge.
Is that like 5/5 that couldn't be blocked?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, this is cool.
I'm fine with this. Okay.
They mulliganed.
That makes this discard more valuable.
No, I agree with you the first time. It makes it more valuable. That's the one time per month I'm allowed to make fun of anyone for saying something wrong. I get one of those a month. And by limiting myself to 1 per month, it means I still get to be grumpy when someone does it to me when I do it every day.
Witch.
We can play the witch. What is that? That's the same thing as before, so they make a food. What does the guy do?
Recurs on enchantments coming into play. Like, just comes back.
Oh, weird.
Huh.
Because now we just, we play out mom and dad and we're just cool to chill out, right?
Yeah, because they get, the saga over there makes +2/+2. So, Like, it'll make 3 toughness, you know?
Yeah, wait. No, they only gets... Yeah, only...
It's X equals food plus 1.
Okay. Plus, we're fine just, like, taking the trade with mom and dad.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, maybe we aren't okay taking the trade with mom and... Oh, are we?
I'm gonna go no blocks here.
Yep.
Because we're gonna go...
You could just put a 3/5 and play in Slurp.
We get the Scry 2 for it.
Yeah.
I'll put any land that isn't.
Stab wounds, you say?
Yeah, I'll take more stab wounds. Okay.
The young hero role is not very good on High Fae Negotiator, but I would not have played that unless they have
A 6.
a Beefman.
Yeah, because I would be holding tricks right now. Yeah, I would say I don't believe in combat out of them.
From the heart of hell, I stab at thee. I know we just see that.
Yeah, just like that. Then stick in the even position for a little while. We'll find the white source for the Griffin that'll break out. Well, I found the stab target. Actually, well,
They also know the ways of the 4th floor flyer.
we can stab it.
How
Oh,
transparent would a... Or we just murder it?
Yeah, they need 2 enchantments to recur it.
Yeah.
And this gets a wicked roll on here.
Or do we fly? Actually, okay, if we wicked roll the parent, they just trade with the 3/1.
Yeah, I'm gonna push this way.
Yeah, this is what I think the time has come. Because we have stab wounds.
Yeah, stab
so if we
wounds
can just...
extend our clock. Create a royal roll. That makes it a 5/5 ward 1.
His next turn could just be stab the 2/3, gain 3 life. So we submit 0. You prefer the wicked roll.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Like, just make this a problem.
Yeah, and then we can just like gain some life. Bash in.
Alright, they go to 5.
Now, if they can bring back the Griffin by sacking their roll, we can just stab the Griffin, and they die very quickly.
Okay.
Okay. They found removal. We might stab the champion. Okay, Griffin. We stab the champion, we go down to 6. They take 4. So we go down to... Do we die if we do that? We might have to stab the Vanguard.
Well, if we stab the champion, they take 4 on their upkeep.
They take 4 on their upkeep. I mean, that's ward 1, but stab wound just costs 3. We can just pay 1.
Yeah.
If we play the Griffin, We block the 3/1. So they have to kill us this turn.
Yeah.
We need to find 3 damage.
They need to find 3 damage. I'm just betting they don't have it.
Because if we had played the 4/4, we block the 3/1, we take 5, and then they. So it's either way, it's the bet that they don't have it.
Yeah, either way, it's like playing around some sort of pump spell.
I guess we technically take 1 more damage this way.
But they take 2 more.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 1 damage. Do they have 2 more?
They don't. I'm just going to say they don't.
Okay.
I'm going to say they're dead. And then they're going to exile our High Fate Negotiator.
Which will kill them. Right?
Wicked Roll as... Yeah, Wicked Roll will kill them, yes. I thought Wicked was the monster roll.
Alright, even if something goes weird, I can bargain the Wicked.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I don't know how things could go wrong here, but if they somehow did.
Well, they could end step just exile or... No, they die if that happens. Okay. Upkeep stop doesn't do anything. Kellen's Knife Blade can only target the attacking or blocking creature.
Yeah, this isn't
So
like tapped creature, sadly.
Yeah.
Which is why it worked on the... I think they're just dead. They would be the ones with like an upkeep stop possible.
Yeah. Unless they have like they upkeep stop for them to survive.
Well, they'd have to have gain 4 life. I don't know
Yeah,
if that
they'd
is.
have to gain 4 life. Now if they exile our creature, the Wicked Roll still dies. So I believe they're hosed.
Yeah, I believe so too. I can't name a card that can win this in this position.
Soul's Fire. I mean, I could name a card to do it. Not once in the.
Fine.
Not once in this set. Okay. Stab them.
If they gain 4 and don't attack, then they have other problems where we're not dead.
Yeah, where we're not dead.
Okay.
When we play
No
it.
problem.
Okay. Squeak that one out.
Thanks, Stab Wound.
Thanks, Stab Wound.
I believe in Stab Wound.
Now, I would have liked if they had killed us with Soul's Fire.
Look, if they stuck it into the draft and also a red source,
Oh no, there are 2 cards. They were going to have 2 cards, and it was Simeon Spirit
Metamorphose
Guide, and we both went with different choices. Nice.
Ooh.
Okay, we have Grizzly, we have Bognaughty, we have 2s, 3s. We can have a 4 if we wanted, because the Sage. Now we learn how the Sage works.
Yeah, this is like a bear slash.
It's a bear/hill giant that has text. They have a kitty cat.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, probably discarding the Sage or the Protective Parents.
Yeah, I was thinking Sage here.
Okay, get him Bognaughty.
Alright. I will trade with the cat if the cat comes in.
I will also trade with the cat. I said I should rather I would. I can't impel you to trade with the cat.
Yeah, I just don't want like rat pile.
This is fairly favorable for us. So now we get the mom and dad down.
Yep.
We need to draw a black source if we want to have more stuff happen next turn.
Evolving Wilds. That's fine.
That's cool too. So we can
Wicked Parents.
Wicked Parent. That's a different. That's a different.
Yeah, that's a different. Yeah.
That's a different fairy tale. Yeah, get him, Dad.
Moms are tough.
Moms are tough. Well, don't say that. She'll immediately blow up by taking a
shit.
she'll take a rocket to the face, and Sarah Palin will laugh at us. Okay, fetching black there is interesting.
So you've got Hopeless Nightmare and Hopeful Vigil, and these two are kind of, you know.
Oh, they got the. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
The end.
Yeah. So they're gonna remove all of our guys.
This kill spell's cool. It is if you're it has Fateful Hour, but not quite, not in the text, but it's exile it and then get all of them. Also, full knowledge of deck, which yeah. Weird that they got rid of the
I guess they didn't want us putting the roll on our guy.
Anyway,
we are also the walker of the wilds. Now we have a question: do we fetch swamp or do we fetch forest?
we fetch forest. There is a double black card in the deck, but like there's more swamps that are available for us to draw.
That is true. Man, that witch is so conceited. I bet she thinks this Evolving Wilds is about her.
So yeah, we have 6 swamps, and we have 2 double black cards, and like 2 cards that do want the green.
No. Well, I don't know what we would pick up with.
Anyway, grabbing this ensures our next draw, though. You know that.
Mm-hmm. Whale? I think we're bashing for 6.
Yeah, they're just holding up Scry 4.
They'd not attack with they couldn't attack with their knight last turn, I don't think.
No, we had a 2/3 untapped.
Yeah.
2 bottom. Not bad, huh? All right.
Like to see that.
Much better than 2 top, A+, like.
Now here's top bottom. Bottom top. Yep.
We're holding a removal spell.
I knows how to cook them up. We're also holding a plains.
Good.
Don't have to. That would be sad. Ah, the Scream Puff. Okay, we have a forced jump. And we can get him with the slurp.
Yep. If they're the same art, I think it would, like, unreveal it because you played the card. Alright, they needed to...
Yeah, they didn't... Their upkeep stop only lasted for 1 turn.
Yeah. Nice draw.
Okay, that's a start.
It's not enough, but it's a nice draw.
Well, in we go. Dobbies.
Alright. But yeah, the end, I think the end is a cool card. I kind of wonder if it'll reach, like, a standard position.
I think it'll be standard playable. I don't...
Specifically because in standard right now, not only is, like, black obviously a very powerful card, but, like, you hit Shieldred with that and just go, gone. Like,
get them out of the way. It might be like even like a sideboard card for Pioneer. Like, what is if you're playing against like a Greasefang opponent, you just
hit their they're gone, right?
You kill their Greasefang. I don't think they can win.
They have to get to, like...
Or hell, no, you could kill their Parhelion, and then they can't win. Because the Parhelion's a creature. So, like, yeah. Granted, I don't think Greasefang is very good.
Yeah, but there's a number of decks like that where you can just
Well, there's stuff like that, yeah.
Alright, final match.
Actually, I wonder if you could kill, like, a Primeval Titan with it. Removal and a shitter. We take those.
I'm glad we got to show land tax being just stupid.
Yeah. Heaven or hell, let's rock! Okay. I saw this card. This is a cool card.
That's, like, powerful. So they can pick up an adventure. There we go, 2/2.
land tax pass? Like, they can't activate their thing. We can kill their 2/2 with our spells. I don't know if this is correct.
It's the final match. Let's get land tax going. So we can just light blade this.
Mm-hmm. Bottom top.
This is everyone's
Okay.
favorite way to try to play around this. No bargain.
Now, will you just sit here and do nothing? We can afford to.
Oh.
And they didn't even crack their food because they don't want to go to discard.
And see, now I'm willing to play the third land for that.
Yeah. Okay. So our land tax AI affected our opponent and let us get into a favorable position. That seems pretty good. We have the lands for that.
Yeah. We're not going to be getting to him for a while.
That's 2 turns.
Land tax got a discard, and also it's stone. Like, not
Yeah,
stone
it's
but like.
it's basically a time walk. Ooh.
Okay.
See, now we can play on 3 for a while. If we want to. Or do we just want to, like, try to make our 4/4?
Because we have the 4/4, I'm just going to build up to it. We got the time.
Now we're entering the portion of the game where they forget about land tax after playing into it for a while.
I'm not going to play anything past 5.
Yeah, we have no reason to. Well, we have one reason to. That one. Because our green source is that.
Well, they played the removal spell on the parents. All right.
And if they kill the griffin, we shall make a most wicked griffin.
Wicked griffin.
I liked that Black Sabbath song. Now, will they forget?
Another art that's just...
Ah, they are also the knower of...
Okay.
Just play Suramont then? Or do we stab their guy and push?
I have nothing to recur. I probably draw the card here.
Yeah, and if we don't draw a thing we want, we can just put a roll on the 2/2. Can Suramont target itself? Another target creature.
No.
Okay, so we want to get the woodland bastard out to set with a creature to roll.
I could stab wound and then re-stab.
Yeah, we stab wound and then just pass, and then is Woodland Acolyte's thing is instant?
Instant, yeah.
Okay, then we can just end of turn stab wound if it is preferable. It won't tap the grotto, will it? Nah, it won't tap the grotto. Well, shit.
That's a really good answer. However, it puts a 3/3 into play.
Ah, I see.
Yep, that's fine.
Play a land. Okay, that's the actual thing we stab. Wait, do we attack first? Like we probably attack first, right? Because if we stab it, they probably just kill it and then sack to, like, block and then sack 2 things to bring it back. So I guess we just bash. Hell, it might still be stabbing the acolyte. Okay.
We love casting spells. You got it. Alright, so here we go.
Probably to stab the griffin, or we
Monster.
could put a monster roll on the acolyte attack. That's 2 damage either way.
Yes. 3 damage, because it'll be a
It'll be a 4/4. Yeah, okay, that's
yeah.
better then. And then we can kill them with stab wound later. Ah, and our mom and dad are now bigger.
Yes. So now they're on 2. We go to 9. They're dead.
Conceivably, we could die.
Tap a creature, stun it.
They,
Tap a creature, stun it. Oh, God.
no, it's fine. We're cool.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah, we can... Do you want to... Yeah, I like the land tax. Okay. And then from the heart of hell, I stab at thee.
Yeah, so we go...
We don't have a creature that we could get the food from right away.
That's it.
But now, okay.
Oh!
That's how you do it. Stab wound.
Sometimes burn spells are just good enough. This was how stab wound worked in the...
Well, the reason stab wound works so well in Ravage, there were so many 3/3s.
There were unleashed creatures that had can't block.
Yeah, and there were in the full. If you were drafting the full thing, there were like the gatekeepers, the 2/4s.
The 2/4s.
You stab a 2/4 and it's suddenly an 0/2, and I was like, well, crap. So you could stab a wound.
By the way, here's this is one of the
card's really good.
This is one of the blue the blue white like key cards. They were 1 damage off lethal.
Yeah.
Because if they could have tapped it up our final creature. I'm giving that land a land that win the land tax for making our opponent play weird.
I mean, it was basically time walk, right?
Yeah. They discarded a card.
They discarded a card just so that we wouldn't draw 3 cards. And then we're like, cool, okay, got it.
But yeah,
love to go max games.
Max games, strange curve, there's nothing at 4.
Oh no, we have some pretend 4s, because we have we can do 1s and 3s with the conceited witch, and then we also had the unassuming wizard.
Yes, this is actually a fake.
And also, Sir Armand was normally as like a 6-drop kinda.
Yeah, she normally was.
Yeah, trying to do monopile stacks and
help.
And
God damn it. Okay. Yeah, basically, like, this is the, like, more realistic curve.
This looks normal to me. A little heavy on 5s, but all of our 5s were good.
I loved asking the question, what's our fixing for green? And the answer being, I don't know, one of the most busted enchantments in Magic. Like,
this was a good showing because we got to actually play land tax and have it do something.
Yep.
We've seen land tax so many times in Cube, and we've even played it a few times. But in Cube, land tax is like, whatever. But in this format,
big shout outs to Woodland Acolyte.
Big shout outs to Phyrexian Rager with upsides.
With target permanent.
Target permanent. Target stab wound.
Yeah, part of playing the new set is learning what the new set cards do.
Read the
like
freaking
this one.
cards.
I
Yeah.
thought this was target.
Like, I did too. Like, honestly, it makes sense. He's unassuming. So, like, it wouldn't make sense if he was unassuming because she made someone else a wizard. It's interesting that being the sorcerer role does not. It's interesting that the roles don't give you the creature type. That would have been too much text.
Yeah.
But like sorcerer seems like it should make you a wizard, and like wicked seems like it should make you a warlock, and then monster seems like it should make you a beast, and then cursed seems like it should make you a frog.
I wager the biggest issue is that like the reminder text for the roles is like a mile long.
Yeah, it was completely for text. Plus, hero is not a supported creature type. I can think of several cards that are heroes, but most of them are soldiers. Like Intrepid Hero and like all the heroic guys. I guess Knight would be like the most fitting one. Good pacifism.
Monstrous roles started as beast.
Beast roll.
Oh, like beast, creature type beast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Armand tier,
pretty good.
Quite good. Like even just like handing off like just the aura and the +1, she like was able to push a lot. Baronati, unassuming, does good work.
Does like Concordia Pegasus with upsides. Pretty good.
Yeah, they're small upsides, but they get some jobs done.
Actually, this is a weird thing about look at High Fae Negotiator. That is a Fae Warlock. This fairy has a job. Bognaughty does not have a job. No, they're just out there freelance fairying.
Live in the bog.
Like you'd think it'd be like a rogue, or like am I too like
rogue is the usual, you know.
Yeah, am I too Lorwyn brained where I'm just used to my fairy rogues?
They even called like a naughty peasant wizard.
Human peasant wizard. Wizards only, fools.
Yeah. I had fun with
Griffin
this.
also does not have a job. That's normal though.
Yeah. Come on. Hire this Griffin.
Hire this Griffin today. Hire more classic Ravnica jokes. Hire a torturer today.
Yeah, Wicked rolls got like there's a lot of like because of the rolls, creatures are always like there's like, you know, +1/+1 counters kind of easily flying around. So that's
It is weird that there's both rolls and +1/+1 counters in the set.
Yes.
Like there's just like ways of
this is a roll that
popping.
makes 1/1 counters. Like
yeah.
You go to you do the young hero, and then once you're over it, you go to you change your job to Wicked or whatever.
You stop being a hero once you grow up. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
The cat was pretty good. I like the cat.
The
cat is surprisingly complex for a common.
This
is what cards look like these days, where like this is the amount of complexity we expect on commons now with how wordy Magic is.
Yeah, like this is kind of too like because it's like this is in my mind again. I hold a grudge against this witch, but I also think of this as like a very just common like very simple effect, and then like a body with some text. This one has a lot of words for the rat is kind of what makes it hard. Also, there's a lot of
like I think like years ago this would have been an uncommon.
Years ago would have been no death touch common.
Yeah.
Or something like that. You know, like remove half its text or put it up uncommon, right?
Well, no, usually like the build around me sacrifice stuff cards. Usually those are all like
the Knight of Doves. The Knight of Doves is uncommon. This is like this card acts as like a bridge sort of.
Yeah, it makes the deck work.
Yeah.
Also, that rat has a raspberry.
Yes, I love that the rat token. It's very cute.
Ratsberry. I feel like if somebody threw that rat at me, I would not get -1/-1.
I'm such a huge fan of Rats Off to You as a card, even though
It's like here,
it's a worse copy of Fungal Infection, which was like notably not playable and limited for it was like a
yeah,
23rd. But I love Rats Off to You because it's like, oh, like
here, hold this rat.
whoa, plague be
Now
upon
they
you.
got to make the version where you're dual wielding the rats. So like it's -2/-2, and you create two
Two
rat
rats.
tokens.
That'd be good. Yeah, just not a real
It's
card.
not a normal card. It's
So
land tax.
there's a few cards in here that you're gonna see, much like with the last couple times we've had these. There are just some times where you're gonna see some enchantments that aren't real cards. You ever uh you ever play against Bitter Blossom
I have
in limited?
not
Well,
unlimited,
like
but
in Cube Draft we have, and
yeah,
like
and it's that shows you something when it's like cube worthy.
yeah, that's a
Like
card we play.
you're fighting cube worthy cards with your 3 mana 2/3s.
Right. Like you play and not only that, this Bitter Blossom gets to live in a world where if I hit 3, I have in faction ways of, you know,
Yeah, I have like ways of bargaining off my tokens, and
or the Bitter Blossom itself if I'm on like 2,
yeah,
which
so it's like bitter blossom without as much downside.
yeah. So
All rats have
uh,
infect if they want it. That's just the law. They're rats. Shoutouts to Crystal Grotto. I think probably just play that in decks because this I play new Benalia. I'll play this.
yeah, you don't feel terrible about drawing a land that has scry on it. As long as you're not like as long as you're not super bogged up at 1s and 2s. Like
Yeah.
where like drawing this on your 2 is gonna be really bad.
The
Yeah, also
food,
yeah,
the food. Okay, here's the thing about food. It feels a little half baked, which is a pun, but also a legitimate criticism. It seems like food was a major set theme in Eldraine, and now it feels like a sub theme of a sub theme.
it's like the green black sub theme.
Like,
Food with Bitter Blossom is very funny.
yeah,
Um, yeah, we saw a couple cards that were like food. The big card I think we saw that was like the food liker was the that saga that like
yeah,
make food.
the food,
That's like
make food.
make a 1/1 make a food and then pump. Uh,
Uh, I guess Lotor had food, but like Modern Horizons 2 also had food. Like I don't think they cared that much about that. Plus, Eldraine definitely seems much more reserved.
yeah, it might have been a choice as far as like trying to change the speed of the format
Yeah,
if food is all over the place. I don't know though. It's I'd have to take a look. It does definitely feel like it's less of a thing, and that might be also because there don't like with food in Eldraine. That was like a near constructed deck you could play.
not near. No, I played the hell out of Trail of Crumbs. Like that was a
Yeah,
and the wolf. There was like the
yeah.
wolf that sacked.
Goose was a card that like
There was a Gilded Goose, Trail of Crumbs, Wicked Wolf. They were all like
yeah.
really good cards.
I guess and Oko.
And yes, Oko.
And Oko.
That's the real for the when Oko was legal. The reason you played all those was because if you played Goose on 1, you could play Oko on 2 and win.
Yeah.
It would take you a while, but you would win.
All right. Let's take a look at some cards before we finish. Ah.
Yeah, because woe be upon us, indeed.
Okay.
They made that joke, but like Doom Foretold is not in the. Doom Foretold would be cool. Then again, I loved Doom Foretold. That was Dance of the Manse Doom Foretold. That was a cool deck.
Now we changed the layout.
Utopia Sprawl.
Oh yeah, this one's target creature.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay.
Wait a second. Let me read Tweenville Guide again. The wording on this is interesting. There's effects that say permanents entering the battlefield don't cause things to trigger.
This won't affect, like...
Yeah, but this is a it's like an intervening effect where things don't. It only cares that it happened. It didn't care that it didn't happen because of it. That's weird. Magic's weird. That's a Vidalcan.
Yes, Troyan is a Vidalcan who showed up on Eldraine thanks to the little
Omen Path.
portals that opened up. Troyan's pretty cool. Is Simic Mage who's like, what the fuck is all this?
I'm gonna steal this egg.
I'm stealing this egg. Hell yeah! Like,
I'm gonna steal this egg.
I got shit to do. Utopia Sprawl in the slot.
Yep, Utopia Sprawl, one of the best mana accelerants. The Apprentices, the sorts, Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, so this is another one of these sagas that you want to kill before 3 goes off.
Mm-hmm.
It makes a copy of a token copy of a creature, and then eats all the copies. But if you eat the saga before it goes off, then... Oh, cool. Hi? Okay. I wanna like see cards, thanks. Okay, I can do it. I can do it here, in which they... Gingerbread reprint.
Gingerbread. Skype. Mm-hmm.
This is giant spider that gives you some food.
I don't like that I don't like how big this like the I think like Ondu Giant was like a 2/4 giant, and he was like as big as trees. Look how big this dude is as a 2/4. He's huge.
It's true.
Unless those are tiny geese.
Yeah, those are all golden goose. It's perspective's all messed up. So Candy Grapple, I'm a big fan of. I like the flavor text on it.
This is like Yu-Gi-Oh art.
It's got the little apple going there.
Yeah, venomous apple.
Venomous. Yeah. And also, look, I'm thinking about our good friend from Dragon Warrior Monsters, who you use to
Gulpal.
You use Gulpal to make 1,000 drills.
Yeah, you make andrills, and then that's how you go everything. I am interested in seeing other language versions of this card because I was wondering some languages don't make a distinction between the word poisonous and venomous. Like that might not be a distinction in every language. And of course, yeah, Candy Grapple is a pun. Curse of the Werefox.
Monster Fight. Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
this is their version of Hunt the Weak.
Yeah, one less. Counterspell with set mechanic is a pretty normal thing to see.
Yep, this is a pretty decent cancel
Yeah.
because it can be counterspell.
What is this? Disenchant. If a permanent you controlled or a token was destroyed this way, draw a card.
Okay, so our rolls are tokens, right?
Yes, they're tokens.
So if you blow up someone else's token or blow up your own, like blow up somebody else's roll or blow your own roll up, you draw a card.
Yeah, if you use this to hit your own, like, that hopeless
Well, no, this
nightmare.
is cute because it's a way of breaking the curse. Like, literally,
yes.
you're breaking the curse.
Yes.
So you're breaking the cursed roll. Okay.
That is what the card is meant to be doing. So, Brave. Okay, this card's super wild. So this is Lay of the Land.
Mm-hmm.
But if you bargain it, target land becomes a 3/3 with haste.
Awaken. Bargain, awaken.
Yeah. So like Lay of the Land is a card that's just fine to be playing in limited.
Yeah, usually Lay of the Land with set upside is can be playable.
Yeah, no duration. So
one of them got banned. Do you remember which Lay of the Land got banned? Player at home.
Oh boy, how much energy do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah. Archon's Glory is the white pump spell that also gives flying lifelink on a bargain.
That means you probably like it. I remember Justice. What was it? They gave flying lifelink. Justice. Swift Justice.
Swift Justice gave like +1/+0 lifelink first strike.
Yeah, that was a
one of my favorite
classic
tricks.
Switch Justice. Savior of the Sleeping. We saw that guy.
Yeah.
Skewer Slinger.
It was energy lay of the land, yes.
Yes, it was attuned with ether.
Yes. This seems like fine.
Yeah, the secret
Kill,
reach.
kills bears.
Kills bears dead.
Uh,
Kills 1/3's dead.
yeah, that's actually like really good at holding early game.
Uh,
Oh, okay. Mice.
yeah, they're making stuff for Torbjorn. We saw the alchemist. We saw flick a coin.
Okay, the 5 or greater thing is like the green, blue setup. Prophetic Prism.
Prophetic Prism.
Also, 2 things on Witch's Mark. Number 1, we already had like Tormenting Voice is a card that gets like a little bit of power on it because like Thrill of Possibilities exists. But this is Tormenting Voice that like has a +1/+1 counter on it from the Wicked roll basically. And also has like a different wording where you don't get hosed if this gets counterspelled. Like it's not discard as a cost, it's discard as the effect, like in the effect. Usually it's like as an additional cost to cast this card, discard a card. So like you could empty hand play this just for the roll. Rats. Sure. Hey, Stab Wound, how you doing? Knightly Valor. See, here's a Goblin Rogue who's doing some like thievery. Also, this is a pretty strong card, goodness. Yeah. Garrick's Uprising. Gingerbread Hunter. Gingerbread Hunter here is also nice as like poor removal spell plus a 5/5. Hatching Plans is very funny in this set. Hatching Plans was in Cold Snap. It was a card that went along with Perilous Research. Perilous Research was draw 2, sack a permanent. So, like, but here, it's here for bargain. And if you play this and you're able to bargain it, that's a lot of goddamn cards. So, Gingerbread's just naturally occurring. Return target spell to its owner's hand, and then each player discards a card on that. Anyway, let's take a look at these. Sure. Ooh. This is an interesting build around. Like, +2/+2 is a lot. And like with a roll, that's like +3/+3. Sure. Vinestock. So there's a cycle of these creature lands on enemy colors, which is like kind of a rebuy at the cycle that they finished from Zendikar, but the enemy color ones that they did were all like kind of poor, like just not very strong compared to like Creeping Tar Pit and Celestial Colonnade versus like a 2/3 with lifelink. Fumarole was like okay. I don't think this one is actually one where I think the original is more the playable because that one had hexproof. But the Boros one in this set is very good. We saw that a couple times in the draft. Here's Restless Spires. The thing that makes Restless Spires interesting as a creature land here is that it costs to attack with. It's very cheap. First strike on your turn. Eldest Crown of Winter is a sort of, like, basically an icy manipulator. Can't have lands, but it also has a good draw attached to it. This is a really good first pick, I would assume, because like tap effects are just really good at being annoying. What does this do? Oh, this is trying to be Memory Deluge. Oh. Ah, the art on this is fun. Oh god, rats off to you. Specter of Mortality. Exile a creature from one or more creatures from your grave. Each other creature is -X/-X, where X is the number of creatures exiled, or cards exiled this way. So this is like a Wrath effect. Doesn't hit itself. Here's some more rats. Very exciting rats. Ah! This was mentioned earlier. This is, Craterhoof Behemoth, but in white. And instead of trample, you get fly. Like, so the Moonshaker itself doesn't haste, but like, you play this card, the game ends the turn. Like, or sorry, the game ends right there. Like, you have any creatures at all, just like, well, fly over for 60? Like, oh, what? Okay. And here we have a legend that's designed as the, like, you know, commander for legend. Or, sorry, we have the legend that's like commander for adventurers. Makes, adventure, like, does adventure, grabbing off of, like, the Thrill Seek, and then, like, also makes them cheaper. So, anyway. That is going to be it for today. Thank you all for joining. Hope you had a fun time with this deck. I know I did. This is a pretty cool draft, and I'm excited to do some more. We're going to try to fit some more of this on Thursday, then maybe on the weekend. We'll see how that works. Actually, no, probably won't be this weekend. I'm way too tied up this weekend, so we'll do some more on Thursday, and then next week on Tuesday again. So, all right. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Thank you, Gnomebitten, for joining. If you want to catch more, you can follow, see when I go live. It's generally 7 Central on weekdays. I appreciate y'all being here, and then y'all having a good time. If you want, subscribe, all that. But really, if you're just here having a good time, can't ask for more. Yeah. Tomorrow is Dragon Warrior Wednesday. We're going to be continuing Dragon Quest V. Thursday will be more of this, and then Friday, more Slay the Spire. And the biggest one, Sunday, Mega Man Battle Network 4 is finally starting. We finished up Bug Fables, so if you want to catch Battle Network 4, we're going to be playing that on the Legacy Collection, starting Sunday 2 Central is the start time for that. All right. Anyway, thanks for joining. Have a good night, everybody.